Why are managers and CEOs afraid of conflict in their team? Well, there are probably so many different reasons. For example, if the two team members are in conflict from my team, it may ruin their team spirit. I might not be able to resolve the conflict. How will we be how will we continue working in this atmosphere? So what do supervisors do when there are conflicts? More often than not, they pretend there is no conflict at all, or they ignore it, or they try to resolve it and give up at the first try, meaning the first conversation. So when there are two huge emotional forces colliding from both their sides, and why is it important to go through with every conflict, or at least these ones that are prominent? All right, so I don't mean to go into every conversation in the company, because conflicts are great opportunities. When I see conflict and I know I will be helping in resolving it, I feel excitement because conflicts are so human. And in the professional world, we are often not that forward with expressing our feelings and emotions. And of course, it's professional, I fully agree. But sometimes we, as humans, sometimes these conflicts finally occur, and they're great opportunities because we might think of improvements if we find the real root cause of the conflict. So sometimes it turns out that the employee has some triggers inside and they simply need coaching or some self-reflection on some issues. And it's quite personal, but also affects professional life, obviously, because we are the same human. Doesn't matter if it's a private life or professional life, we are the same person. So that's one. That maybe just one person will go into self-development because of the conflict. Sometimes it's just because, let's say, the duties are not well divided and people don't actually know there are knowledge gaps. Or maybe no, these are two different things, that people don't really know who should do what, and there are some overlapping duties. And sometimes there might be knowledge gaps about the process, and we know that the team needs training, or some people need training. Sometimes the process doesn't make sense because some activities are overlapping, and we know that we need to improve the process. So conflicts really are a great opportunity, but what we first need to do as the supervisors, managers, CEO, is to see that opportunity, and irrespective of the fear of standing between two colliding forces of emotional employees who are in the conflict, that we go through with it. And this is a very important piece of information, that when I stand in between two employees, I am not there to judge. I will not be the judge. I will be helping them communicate. And this is so much better because I want to be helping people communicate and be the bridge, rather than the judge saying, okay, you were right, you were wrong, and now this one cries and this one's happy. No, we never do that, because when there is a conflict, there are two parties, and there is not right and wrong. There are mistakes and behaviors that were better or worse, but we are not there to judge. We are there to find the opportunity to fully hear two perspectives, and they will be, mind me, two totally different perspectives, as if from two different worlds, and probably not from the same situation, but this is what we are as people. So we are there to hear two totally different perspectives, sometimes to hear some totally external perspectives, like of some witnesses or people just from their surroundings, and that might have noticed something, so that we get an even more neutral perspective. And then we are there to find the root cause and decide on the next steps and communicate that, hey, that was a conflict, both of you had some good parts and bad parts in it. We will discuss that individually, but moving forward, this is what we will do in the team or in the company or in the process or with the training. And this is how conflicts are a great opportunity. Just think about it. Thank you.